morning all. Happy Monday. Welcome to another week in my teacher life. At least that's the plan, to film a week in my teacher life. I am hoping that this week will include a snow day. So yeah, we're supposed to get quite a bit of ice like Wednesday and Thursday. So I am really hoping, y'all. If we do not get those days, Friday is the 100th day of school, so I thought this might be a good week to try to vlog throughout the week. I will get footage where I can. Last week was very long. It was a very long week, so we'll see how this one goes. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping for that snow day, so stay tuned. It is 8:50. I did not get here till like 8:45 this morning, y'all. I did not want to get out of bed. Did not want to get out of bed. And I pretty much dithered around the house until I absolutely had to leave. So yeah, I'm going to very quickly get things pulled up on the computer, turn my lights on. There's the bell. And get ready for the day. So let me put you on time lapse and get all that taken care of. Hello everyone, it is 2:52. I have 3 minutes before I'm going to pick my students up from plan. I spent the entire plan time printing and getting some stuff together for my students to take home just for some extra practice. So some sight word books that focus on the sight words that we're working on. These 2 words are in the level D book that I'm going to have 2 of them read here before the end of the week, and so I want to give them some extra practice on that at home. So I printed 1 each because there's 2 on a page. These are all from Simply Kinder. I will link them down below. The other thing I printed off, I still have students who are struggling with their letters. So this is Simply Kinder's sound brochure. It has like some information and then some activities that they can do for each letter. So I printed off A, B, C, and D for my students who still need that. I'm going to staple them, send that home. What else? I printed off our Black History person, for lack of a better word. We are going to learn about Mae Jemison, who was the first Black astronaut in space. So I found a thing on TPT where it has like blank reaches for the stars. You put their name on that, and then you are going to make a rocket ship, and then you're going to turn them into little astronauts. So that is the craft, but like the book that we're going to read, let me find it. It is called My Book All About Mae Jemison. So I printed those off too because I want to start working on that obviously this week. So that she's going to be our person that we're going to learn about. This is just how we're going to start off, but I am going to do some other activities throughout the month on her as well. I also ordered the book Mae Among the Stars. I'll put the cover right here from Amazon. That's supposed to be here today. So I've always liked Mae Jemison, and the kids love the whole idea of being an astronaut in space and things like that. So that's who we're gonna go with. But now I have to go pick them up. It's 2:55. I've got stuff everywhere. I had to clean up some of the bins that have like STEM activities in them because one of my students got into them and had them all over the place. So that took up most of my plan time. And if you can see right over there on the floor, there's still a bin there that I didn't get to because there's just not enough time. I had a whole list of stuff I wanted to do today, and it did not happen. So, yeah. What can you say? Gotta go get the kids. I will see if I get on later before the end of the day. If I do, you will see it. If I don't, I will see you tomorrow. So, until then. All right, hello y'all. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm on my lunch break. I have like 3 minutes left of lunch. Did not have a chance to get on this morning and start today's footage because I was once again late to school of my own choosing. It's getting harder and harder to get out of bed. I also am stuffy and have kind of been losing my voice, so we're doing great. I'm still crossing my fingers that tomorrow's a snow day, y'all. Not gonna lie. Gonna go ahead and finish lunch, go pick my kids up from outside. It's been an okay day, but there's a lot going on and it makes it really difficult. So I will try to get on and talk a little bit later. I do have a meeting during my plan time, however, though, so we'll see how that goes. I would like to get some copies made to send home with the kids for things to do, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'll chat with you later regardless. Hello y'all, happy Wednesday, happy snow day. I did get my wish, yay. Did I stay in bed till 12 o'clock? Yes, I did. So I have not been up very long. It is about 2, it's going on 2 o'clock. I am dealing with a head cold, so you can bet that I took advantage of being able to just lay in bed and not do anything. And it was grand. I am going to print a couple of things off for school that need to be printed in color that I've kind of been putting off. I'm going to go ahead and print those so that they will be ready to go. But other than that, I don't have any plans for today. I'm going to do some reading because I have a book left over from January that I need to go ahead and get read because it needs to be turned back into the library on Monday. So want to get that read. It's not a very long book. So yeah, I showed you kind of what it's looking like outside right before this clip. We are supposed to get more snow tonight and into tomorrow, like 8 to 10 inches is what they're predicting. What we have right now is a lot of ice and sleet. So yeah, let's hope that we get tomorrow off too, because I don't want to drive in that. Yeah, so I will kind of just bring you along where I'm able to or where I feel like it. Not gonna lie, I kind of just want to chill out today and kind of show you what I get up to on our very first snow day of the 21-22 school year, and in fact our first snow day since like November 2019, I think. It's been a while. So let's go ahead and print those things off for school. I will show you what they are, where they come from, and then I'm just going to relax. So here we go. All right, hello. So here's what I was printing. All of these come from Unit 2 of Tara West's Kinder Writing curriculum. So this one is focused on getting the students to write sentences using sight words and stretching out sounds of the words and things. So this is the callback. I say authors, they say yes. And then all of these just go along with the lesson. So I'll kind of flip through them kind of quickly. So we have 4 ways to write, illustrations, labels, words, and then sentences. We've been using this one just on the smartboard, and I thought it would be nice to have an actual copy that I can hang up. One of the lessons coming up talks about how it's okay to make mistakes because authors make mistakes when they are writing their stories. Then we have a reminder to stretch out the sounds in your words, especially CVC words, which is what we've been doing as a group. And then we have adding emotions to our stories, so using speech bubbles, facial expressions, and making sure the pictures match to what you're saying. We haven't gotten to this one yet, but I wanted to print all of these off just at one go, so this was the next one. Then we have authors persevere, so this has to do with stamina and not giving up writing even when it gets hard. We have something about how to use capital letters, which is difficult because a lot of my students are still writing with capital letters because our handwriting program has not gotten to lowercase letters yet. But yeah, capital letters. Next up we have spacing, which is another thing that we are working on, putting spaces between your words. Using periods at the end of our sentences, and then things that authors do. So this is the last lesson. But yeah, that's a look at what I was printing off. I had already printed off all of the lessons and things. Obviously I've been teaching those, so those are at school, but I wanted these to be in color, so had not printed them off yet. So today was a good day to do that. And that's about it. That's all the schoolwork I'm doing today, y'all. I'm not feeling the greatest, as I'm sure you can tell, so yeah, we're just gonna chill out and hang out for the rest of the day. I will, as I said, take you along, show you what I'm up to, and cross our fingers that tomorrow will be another snow day, because that would be great. So I will check in with you later. Hello everyone, happy Thursday, happy snow day number 2. So sorry about my voice, I'm still congested, but we're making it through. I did try these this morning, which are these Vapo shower tablets, and I do think it helped with the congestion, so just throwing that out there. This was a nice little pick because this seemed to help this morning. I am not as congested, so yay for that. In terms of school stuff today, I have those things that I printed yesterday. I'm going to laminate them here just to get them ready to go. It is still snowing, and I'm not going to lie, I am hoping for a 3rd snow day tomorrow so that I can fully get over whatever this is and be ready to go on Monday. But yeah, that's what's on the agenda for school stuff, is just to laminate those. And I don't need to do any planning because we have 2 days that I didn't teach, so we should be good to go for next week. What else? Yesterday I did some reading. Let me grab the book, I'll show you. I know this isn't a reading vlog, but this is real life, teacher with a snow day, so let me show you what I'm working on. So this is the book that I'm currently reading. This is Real Easy by Marie Rutkowski. This is an adult mystery thriller. I am on page 76. Yes, page 76. So I've just read this chunk. It's a pretty quick read. I just didn't want to read anymore last night, so I'm going to work some more on this, see if maybe I can't get it completely read, or at least mostly read. This will be my first book for February. This was actually a carryover from January, but you know, it is what it is. So that's what I did. That's all I did. I printed those things off. I did some reading. I watched some YouTube videos, and I just indulged myself with my snow day because I needed that break. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, and I'm going to film a YouTube video since I have this extra day. I'm going to go ahead and do it now rather than waiting until the weekend, and then we will see what else I get up to. It's gonna be more reading, laminating, which I will film for you and take you along. I know that's very, very exciting. And then we will just see what else I get up to. So yeah, talk to you later. Hello everyone, happy Friday and happy snow day number 3. So somebody out there was thinking about us and looking out for us, because let me tell you, the teachers in my district needed these 3 days, including me. So yes, 5-day weekend. That doesn't happen very often, that is for sure. So it is like 12:17. I got up at like 11 because I just want to luxuriate in the free time, and I stayed up till like 1:30 watching the figure skating last night during the Olympics. I love figure skating, so I went ahead and indulged and stayed up. We found out like around 5-ish that we would not have school today, so yes. All right, now let's talk about what I'm going to do. I think I am going to take a little bit of time to look at 100th day activities. Today was supposed to be our 100th day of school. Now it will be Wednesday. So I want to go ahead and just print off a master of a couple of activities to do. I always have them make a crown, so I want to find one of those, and then just some other things. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna look through that and find a couple of those activities. But right now, I am going to finish filling out my Clockwork Reader reading journal for the books that I read in January. So I will kind of show you. So this is one of the pages that I did fill out. It has some questions. So it asks like, what is your favorite quote? Where were you when you read this book? Most memorable scene? Would you recommend this book? Why? And then what did you learn from this book? So I have filled out, let's see, 4 of them, 3 of them. They're pretty time consuming. I did not get this journal until I was well into January, so I'm going back and just backtracking. So I need to finish filling out the journal for the rest of my January reads, because I need to go ahead and film my January reading recap, and having it jotted down in here will kind of help me with that. So I'm going to work on that for a little while. I don't know that I'm going to do all of them. I might just do like 3 more. Like I said, these are kind of time consuming, but I am going to listen to my current audiobook, which is this one right here, Razor Blade Tears, and listen to that while I work on this. So that's what you're gonna see in this next clip. Not teacher related, but y'all, I'm not even mad about it. So let's go ahead and start writing down my thoughts on Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. All right, y'all, I'm back. I printed off that stuff for the 100th day, as you just saw, so I'm gonna kind of just show you what I decided on. This is a coloring sheet from Miss Dumb's Wisdom. I will link everything down below, but it just looks like this. So this can be what they will work on when they come in the morning, just a coloring sheet. I found a writing activity, so 100th day of school. I think I'm going to have them write about their favorite thing we've done so far, because that can be a sight word sentence, which is what we're working on, and then they will just draw a picture in the box. This one is from Busy Me +3. And then from that same little packet or whatever, there's just a coloring sheet, and it uses like a really simple coloring code. So most of my students can figure out what those colors are because they are posted on our wall. So this will just be something else that they can do. Then I printed off like a certificate. I will copy these at school. I will use the copier in the office rather, because that prints in color. But it's just a little certificate celebrating that they are 100 days brighter. And then I have the crown, which we will make as well, which also says I'm 100 days brighter. And the reason I went with 100 days brighter is because it will match my shirt that I purchased for the 100th day. Let me grab it, I will show you, and I'll link that down below too. That came from a shop on Etsy, but here's what that looks like. So this is the shirt. I just think it's really cute with the colors and everything. So 100 days brighter with a little light bulb. So that's the shirt that I went ahead and picked up from Etsy, and yeah, that's what we've got. So that's what I decided to do. We're also probably going to do the activity where they loop Fruit Loops onto like a string to make a necklace with 100 Fruit Loops. And I believe I still have the paper where they can like count out their groups of 10. I'm gonna have to dig that out of my file cabinet, but that is that. So I have the masters, that way I can just copy them when I get to school on Monday, but that's officially my school stuff done for next week, y'all. I'm not touching any school stuff. No more school stuff for right now. I want to take a break from school, as I have been, and enjoy these surprise days off. So let me show you what else I'm gonna work on today. This is like the reading vlog portion of this video. So here's what I'm going to be reading for today and my goals, if you will, for these books. So first of all, I already talked about, I am working on Real Easy by Marie Rutkowski. I am a little over halfway done. As you can see, I am on page 164. I'm hoping I can finish this one today. It started out pretty slow, and honestly, there's too many points of view in this story. Like, we are just flipping to like random points of view that I feel like don't really serve a purpose. Maybe they will in the end, but that's really slowed down. The story is all of these flipping points of view. So not loving that, but it's an engaging enough story. I am curious to see how the mystery is going to play out. So yes, want to finish this one today. I also have not been listening to Razorblade Tears as much as I would typically if I was getting ready for work. So I am currently on page 130, which is chapter 23. This book has very short chapters, but I went ahead and put a post-it note. I want to read like this chunk of it, which will get me to page 223 and chapter 33. So 10 chapters is what I want to get through. This reads, I would assume, pretty quickly. The audio moves pretty fast, and this will kind of put me where I would have probably been had I been listening to this for my usual hour or so in the morning before work. But since we were off the last 3 days, I really have not been listening to this. So I want to go ahead and make a dent in this one as well. And then I want to go ahead and read Tiny Dancer. So this is a graphic novel, so it will not take me very long to get through, but I want to finish this one as well today just to kind of get a jump start on my February TBR. So this is my pick for my library loan, which came up on my February Wheel of TBR. I'll link it up above just in case you're curious. But yeah, that's my plan, y'all. Lots of reading. Probably maybe watching some videos on YouTube, but definitely want to make a dent in all of these. Well, I want to finish 2 of them and make a dent in a 3rd. So that's the plan. I will see if I'm going to get footage or not for you. I'll probably film a little bit for the remainder of today, and then close out this very interesting week in my teacher life, which included 3 snow days. I've already talked about how amazing that is, so don't need to go back into that. But anyway, let's get reading, and yeah, then we'll see what else I get up to. Alright, y'all, excuse the lighting. It is like 10 something. Just got finished watching the opening ceremonies for the Olympics, but I figured I would come back on here, talk about the books I said I was going to read earlier, and close out this vlog. So I did read however many pages it was of this book, 10 chapters. I am currently on chapter 33, which is page 223, so I did manage to make a nice dent. I just have this little amount left right here. I'm really enjoying this one. It's pretty brutal, like pretty hardcore, violent, brutal, but a really good story. So very much enjoying this one. Then, as you saw, I did read and finish Tiny Dancer. This one was okay. The highlight is definitely the art, so I'll just kind of show you. The artwork was definitely the highlight. The story was kind of just meh, not really all that impressive. I gave it 3 stars for the art mostly, but the story was kind of your run-of-the-mill basic ballet story. And then I just finished reading Real Easy by Marie Rutkowski, and when they made this book, they did not make it very well because this entire chunk fell out of the book as I was reading. So I will return that to the library and let them know they're going to need to fix that. I really was hoping that this would be like a 5-star book. This is one of my favorite authors. I've loved everything that I've read by her, but this one was just okay for me. I liked it, but I felt like there were too many points of view. The mystery was well done. I definitely was guessing regarding who the killer was, but there were some like storylines that were introduced, some things about the characters that were introduced that were never really fully resolved, and it just kind of left lingering questions. So I didn't love that, but I will definitely read Marie Rutkowski's next foray into adult fiction. This was her first adult fiction book because I did enjoy it, and I do like her writing. Her writing was good. Like, it was just kind of, the plotting was kind of slow, and I kind of was just curious about her choices of using all of those points of view, which I did not feel like added anything to the story. But I think there's like 14 points of view or something like that. It was just too many. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That was everything I said I was going to do today, and I did all of it. So yay for that. I still have my 2 days of the weekend to do more reading and just chill out and relax. So I know this was a different kind of week in my teacher life. I definitely was foreseeing snow days in my future when I got on here on Monday and was talking to you all, and I was kind of secretly hoping they would be 3 snow days, but I was not fully sure that they would be. So that was a very nice gift to me. I hope you enjoyed this video regardless of the fact that I only got, you know, a day and a half of footage really, because I hardly filmed on Tuesday. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video where we probably will not have any more snow days. Bye everyone.